get it out the way quickly. Obviously, Kenny Hall wasn't with us. You know, I think you got the memo from Tom, but just you got to do the right things on and off the court. It's the bottom line. I thought we did a great job as a team. Played well on both ends of the floor. Really good job defending. I thought in the first half maybe one or two shots weren't contested. Other than that, we did a good job of challenging and making them take tough shots, making them take the extra dribble where they had an opportunity to pass. We did a good job of closing out with hands up, forcing them to make tough plays. Thought we shot it well. Thought we executed well. Got a little stagnant against that zone, but that was fine with me because we were able to work the shot clock, then get some good looks. And then all of a sudden we got to the point where we settled down with the dribble penetration against the zone. Jordan McRae got a big dunk. We started getting in the lane. Trey Golden penetrated, got Skyler three-point shot. I thought that was really the difference against the zone. We started attacking the middle. But it's always a little difficult when you don't have Jerron in there because Jerron does a good job facilitating, flashing, making moves, and identifying certain situations. So it's always a luxury to have a guy like that on the floor. Thought we did a good job of shooting a three-point shot. Really shot it well. Didn't settle for bad shots. Thought we took good shots. One or two in transition I thought we could have passed up on, but other than that I thought we did a good job.
Did you talk about the balance that you're starting to get? You had 6 in double figures tonight.
Well, I think the past 3 or 4 games we've done a really good job of working the motion offense. It's a credit to our guys where they were cutting and moving in the motion offense. They went to a zone defense. So I thought we've done a really good job of understanding how to cut in motion, reading the defense. But what happens when you make the extra pass, good things happen. We were penetrating, pitching, finding, shooting. I think really our success, even though a lot of guys are playing well, it kind of starts with Trey Golden. When he's done a really good job of taking that leadership as a point guard and guiding guys, directing traffic, making good decisions, running the offense. And it's good to see that because I feel like once he made that step, once we became a better defensive team, we had a chance to be pretty good. Doing a great job of getting in the lane and finding guys. And he's really done a good job in practice of dribble penetrate, not settling for three-point shots, finding shooters, and just really putting pressure on the defense. And when he's doing that and guys are making shots, we're tough to guard.
Can you talk about the impact Cam had tonight? I think he had 11. First time he scored well, but he had 9 rebounds.
He did a good job. But the thing about Cam, he continues to bring his hard hat to practice, so you got to give him an opportunity. I preach that all the time. You continue to work hard, the good things will follow. He had been struggling with his shot, but he stayed consistent. He stayed in the gym, and his shots start to fall for him. And it's good to see him make some shots because he's always been defending for us. He's been playing hard, and he got, I think, 9 rebounds tonight, so that was good.
At what point did you notice that your team defense had kind of kicked in? It seemed like it was started right at the start of the SEC, but was there a time that you noticed that?
I think it's the Florida team. I saw it in practice, but what happens, we have to do it when the lights come on. I talk about that all the time. We got to play when the lights are on. I thought our guys started to play harder in practice because, you know, we call it, you know, a buddy system. When you go against one of your teammates, you let him make moves on you. He makes moves on you, and everything is fine. I told the guys, until we go to that next level where guys are really competing and getting after and making each other better, we'll make strides. And I think in the Florida game, we started to defend like a team that I'm accustomed to seeing. Well, you know, it's really one game at a time. We continue doing the things that we're doing right now. We have a chance to be successful. We take them one at a time. We enjoy this one tonight. Tomorrow's doing everything in our power to get prepared to try to beat a very talented Alabama team, which is easier said than done.
Coach, you talked earlier in the week about Arkansas comes in, wins on the road, and getting out to a good start, not that you did vibes for just being able to accomplish that, get that kind of percentage in the first half.
Just really been aggressive attacking. The biggest key for us, and I talked about it, once you get over the top of the press, you have a chance to get easy baskets. Don't settle. Attack the rim. You got three-point shots, let them fly. And I thought we did a good job outside of maybe 2 turnovers against the press of really attacking and looking to score.
Last week, very similar scenario with South Carolina getting up on it in the second half. Let's bring it back tonight. I think you guys learned something from that last week.
I just think we're a good team. I think, you know, teams will make runs. It's tough when you maintain a lead. 15, 20-point lead throughout. Well, they'll make runs. They made plays. They got talented guys, and they're really good off the dribble. I mean, it's tough containing those guys when you got 4 guys who can really go off the bounce. And I thought our guys did a good job sustaining the blows and finding a way to get a win.
And how much flexibility do you feel like they got to go a little small with 4 guards and draw out there?
When I was, Purdue, Missouri State, we went 4 guards for years. I mean, you space guys out, you play, because you can defend, you can defend. You make teams guard you. So I have no problem with going 4 guards. I feel comfortable with that because they can make plays, they can make decisions, they put pressure on the defense, especially when the other team have 2 bigs out there. I think so, without a doubt. I think we're a good team. Still got ways to go. I think we're a good defensive team. We're not great yet. Conduct detrimental to the team. Indefinite. Got to do the right things. Not at all. We keep pushing forward. We continue to push forward. Not at all. Not at all.
Early in the season, were you a little more lenient on shot selection than you've become? Can you kind of talk about that? Because it looks like your selection.
Because we were not very good defensively, so we try to get up a lot of shots and score some points. But I let guys play, but because they have to learn. The last thing I want to do is go into games where they hesitate on offense and we can't defend. We'd have been in big trouble. Not to say we weren't anyway, but that'd have been tough. But let guys get some offense, get some confidence while the defense is coming around. And now all of a sudden they understand how to play, how to have spacing in the motion offense, penetrating pitching, getting guys shots, and now the defense has come around. He got a good dunk. I don't think so. But he's a tough kid. He's going to battle. If it was battling, he wouldn't let you know. He spent so much time in the training room getting ready. But I think he was fine. He's just rehabbing it right now. He'll be ready to go on Saturday unless something crazy happens. But he came back. I thought it was a great gesture for him to come back in that game with that rolled ankle, and I was going to try to put him in there anyway, just so he can fight through it. Yeah, it was. It was surprising, but it's part of it. They're young men. Sometimes you got to learn hard lessons.
Jordan had 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks on that. You talk about his progress as an all-around player.
Doing a good job. Still improving defensively. But he has the ability to score the ball. But he works hard in practice now. So now you're starting to see the results follow. When you put the work in practice, then it's a little easier in the game. And he's taking pride on the defensive end. He's still got about 50% to go on the other side of the ball. Was I surprised that they came out of it, stopped pressing? Not really, because if you watch them on the road and home, they don't press as much on the road unless they have opportunities or they see an opportunity to score an attack. I see the opportunity to get steals. Yeah. If he works hard, if he continues to work hard and get better. I'll just say share the ball. We have space in the offense, penetrating and pitching. The last 3 games, I don't think we might have called 3 plays. But the motion offense is a tough offense to teach. But once you figure it out with the space and the dribble penetration, it's hard to read. So the opposing team can't go into the game and say, well, they'll do this, because it's reading and reacting. But it's a lot of space and dribble penetration, post feeds, and making good decisions. So, I'd say share the ball, share the juices, get your teammate, you got a good shot, get your teammate a better shot. Well, I think the biggest key, once again, is Trey Golden. I think the great ones have good point guards, the great teams. He's done a really good job these past 4 or 5 games of directing traffic. So I have to give him most of the credit, not necessarily me, because he's done a good job of putting his guys in position to be successful. And also, with Jerron out there as a facilitator and makes things kind of flow on that backside, it really helps. Well, I think we're going to try to win a game in a tough environment, a great coaching staff, very talented players. I think if we stay the way we are, we'll lose the game because they played well that night and they were the better team that night. It won't be a case where we had 20 turnovers or we shot, 0 for 15 for 3, we turned the ball wild, didn't defend. It won't be that. They'll win the game because they were a better team that night.
On paper, it's kind of hard to pick out something to say over there tonight. But kind of one thing going forward, you want to still keep on improving?
Dribble, well, you got to prove in a lot of areas, but I thought we did a poor job with our dribble penetration defense, one-on-one defense, and that was the biggest emphasis going into this game. On offense, being able to handle the press, and on defense, being able to guard their one-on-one offense, because those guys do a really good job of putting their head down and get to the rim. And I didn't think we did a very good job of that. Thank you.